Well, congratulations on considering this hike. I think it is a world-class type of a hike, and as such, it does need a little bit of preparation. It's not a walk in the park. It's also not terribly difficult to do, but a few precautions. Rain gear is essential. Midge net over your head is also probably very essential, and you'll find out later why it's going to become very important. Anyway, enjoy the video.
First, about 2 kilometers or 2 miles, 2 miles within the hike, and this is sort of, you kind of break out a little bit. It's not the most scenic, mostly just woodlands you're going through, so it's not exactly the scenic route yet. We'll see what happens. So now we've kind of busted through the little woodland area, and it kind of opens up to this spot.
Now we're out. Now we're on the West Highland Way.
Yes. This is pretty typical of how it's marked, very well marked. Can't go wrong. We're almost 4 hours into the hike. Example of, take a quick look. See what it looks like. A little hand sanitizer. Oh, you get these little pods. A little shower. Cabins, and they're about 45 euros. It's ideal if you bring your own sleeping bag. There's a couple islands out on that lake. It's a big lake. Getting into Drimmen. Alright, these are the rooms. They're nothing fancy, about 150 pound. That's pound. But remember, a little pod is 50 pound. Just a little pod with just two little beds without. So something to think about. This should give us a good night's sleep.
Good luck getting a quiet room. Good decision.
Okay. So remember what I said about these plants. Okay, so you got a bunch of these coming up. Don't rub into them. Certainly not with fresh skin. So make sure you're well covered up if you're going to be walking through this. And then you can see up the trail. That stuff will get the microscopic little slivers in your skin. It's very difficult to dig out.
I can't stand still, so just swarming.
That's a bit of information. Okay, so if you are on the West Highland Way, you can get to Drammen right here. And let's say you had your hotel accommodations. Well, you would take that road, and it's a little bit tricky. Here's Melissa trying to satisfy her bug conditions. At any rate, so don't be surprised. You're going to see all of these little turnoffs. This other one goes to another place, another trail. So it is not just one trail, it's a bunch of trails, and some of the trails lead off the main trail, and it goes to like a town or some other hike area or viewpoint. So be prepared. We're going to go via Conic Hill, which is going to be over that thing over there. A little bit more adventure for us. Or you can go down Belmaha, and it's 1 mile less, more or less. Nice little. Good use of a dam for the animals, and that's a cute little. This is the reward. You made it. Well, if you're coming from Balmaha, you would see this. It's worth it, definitely, without a doubt. This part's pretty easy. And down we go. This looks like the main. Get ourselves a little coffee after. 'Cause we are good people. I thought we were going to get those nice places over there, but we're in these sheds. Ay, ay, ay. Did you open it? That's not the door? Huh. Those are 200, and that's 200 pounds, by the way. Town?
This is just north of Balmaha. It's like a little safari.
Balmaha. Little safari tents that you could rent. I mean, we're assuming that you can rent these, but there's no place that you can find them online, right? You have to know this by doing it. These are the designated sites that you can camp at. I mean, they're nice little sites. Got a little access to the lake. They're big enough that you get a little bit of privacy. Huh. Not so bad. This is really a long lake. I mean, it's like 2 days and we're still on the side of this lake. So they're very controlled about campsites. Ooh, boy, and then there's still a lake way down there. We're close to Rawalden, a little town about 7 kilometers from Balmaha on the West Highland Trail. These are pricey, they're like £275 It's a whole house. It's okay if you're going to stay, but for the night, that's a lot.
We recommend putting them in here by 8.
130?
You'd be grateful
Oh.
because you could go walking all the way to the next place. So, I think it's you need to cut that shit out.
Beginning of day 3, so look at that, West Highland Way. So they transport your baggage from one location to another. That's pretty common. There's about maybe 2-3 services.
Day 4.
Day 4. This is day 4. The 3rd day of hiking. 4th day of hiking.
No, that's a mountain.
Day 4 on the trail. Yeah, it rains for about, I'd say 15, maybe max 20 minutes. And then kind of blue skies come out and the birds start to sing.
Hang in there.
There's a little sprinkling of pine needles on the path to make it softer. Almost like a rainforest with all that moss. This is a long lake. I mean, we've been hiking for 3 days. Boy, the weather changes pretty quick. You know, within a matter of 30 minutes, from bright and sunny to cloudy and getting ready to dump some more on us.
Going to the hotel. Oh, you gotta go up.
Boy, one last. All right, a well-deserved reward for another 5 days of hiking.
Guess they must have taken
Day 5. We just left the Endorsing hotel. In the trail for about 15 minutes. It's a lot rough for this part. No two ways about it. You're having to we're about an hour, day 5. This is slightly arduous. It's a lot of uppity uppity, uppity uppity. Get tired of that, Joy.
Yeah, I saw that they call it a coffee or something. And I didn't know.
It looks like we're near the end of the lake.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the end of it. Right.
So they're going over to that little community.
Oh. One end of the lake.
Probably 30 minutes from our destination, day 5.
I bet.
What's that mean?
That mountain in Fort Williams.
Day 6, this is what the morning looks like. Just had our breakfast. This is what the inside of our house looks like. The 100 and how much? 110? 110 pounds. It's probably close to 150. So these are not cheap old.
But you got your own bathroom.
You do have your own bathroom.
Running water.
And if you look, those little pods over there, they're like $85. So 85 pounds, 85
You
pounds.
have to use community.
So if you look along this window, this is midgets. These are midgets. They're only stuck on here because of the moisture on the thing. But that's what a stack of. That's what's in the house, or can be in the house, and they're all over the place right now. Ouch. Little misty little morning. Probably about 72 degrees maybe.
And so
Would be a nice place to hang out for a bit. Nice little gorge. We're about 2 hours into day 6. Day 6. Not really cold. It's really hot. It's wet. I think we're gonna. Effort into this. Yeah, quintessential Scottish little town. Just a herd of sheep everywhere. Oh, yeah, it showed the sign. Okay, day 6.5 miles into the hike, we could take a little lunch. I flew the drone a little bit, and this is what the trail looks like. So apparently, which Ewich House, B&B. This is room 2. A little closet space. Lovely little breakfast. It's a functional bathroom, nice little shower, a little hot rag. Sylvia, this is Sylvia. We've had a nice, wonderful stay. This is the breakfast area here. We've got a lovely homemade breakfast. And this is the communal area that you can stay and hang out in if you're uncomfortable in your room.
That's so cute.
We're about an hour into day
We've gone
7.
a little over 2 miles.
About 2 miles. We left a B&B Ewich. The trail is relatively well marked, and they've put signs up at most exchanges, so they've done a pretty good job of helping you to keep on the trail, because it does interweave with some local roads, and so it could be easy to stay on a local road and not pay attention. But they've got a sign, generally a sign, that tells you, no, here's the West Highland Way. Just a misty, just a light sprinkle, almost a fog like. Oh, Orchie Hotel, man. And it looks like a hotel too. A big old backdrop of green mountains. Man, this room is a little bit pricey. Probably about $325 US. We didn't have a choice. It was the last thing and there was nothing else in the town. So this is the room. You know, it's nice, it's comfortable. Bathroom looks like it's set up for wheelchair. The floor is terrible. Once you take a shower, everything is wet and it's super slippery. They got the wrong tile for the floor. They got wall tile on the floor, which once it's wet, it doesn't absorb the water and it's quite slick, so quite careful. It does give you a nice little view. I'm assuming that's the Bridge Orchie there. We'll take a look at that a little bit. I think this is Bridge Orchie. Boy. Alright, this is day 7. We got thunderstorms. We're at the Bridge of Orchie. Waiting for the bus. We're gonna skip the section because we can find rooming, but it's like 350 pounds, so we're gonna skip that section, and this is it. This is day 7. Yes? Not now. So if you were hiking from Bridge Orchie to here, you'd see these ducks. And you would actually hike to this place the following night, and it's kind of $50 for a shared bunk room, or you could buy all the bunks. There's like 250 pounds and have your own bunk, but you still have to share the bathroom. The Devil's Staircase, West Highland Way.
Kinloch 11.
Kinloch 11. Close to the top. Over the other side. Cute enough. And how much are these?
190.
Ooh, 200 bucks. 190 US. Ooh.
But I mean, you know, you have your own little.
Well, it's just gonna get nastier and nastier. So we pinked out. Okay, we ended up in Fort William. The road got blown out by the storms that we were hiking in, and so we had to take the bus because it wouldn't go where we needed to go because the road was gone. And so now we're in Fort William and we're punking out and we're gonna take a train back home.
Quite interesting to review the hike that we just spent 8 days in reverse, so to speak, by taking the train, and you realize that this really was a big deal, a lot bigger than I had anticipated it would be, and you feel quite emotional about it. So it is a big deal, and it's smart that you're making a little bit better preparation for your journey. Have fun.